Palestinian death toll has surged to 43,508, the majority of whom are children and women, and 102,684 others have been wounded. The Israeli occupation army committed 3 massacres against families in the Gaza Strip over the past 24 hours, resulting in the killing of 39 civilians and the injury of 123 others, according to medical sources. The United Nations has condemned the staggering number of civilians killed in Israel's war on Gaza, stating that women and children comprised nearly 70% of the thousands of fatalities it had managed to verify. The United Nations Rights Office said it had verified 8,109 of over 34,500 people reportedly killed during the first 6 months of the war, noting that nearly 70% of those verified were children and women. Several civilians have been killed and others have been injured in the Israeli shelling of different areas in the war-torn Gaza Strip. Israeli naval boats shelled the coast of Rafah city in southern Gaza, killing 1 fisherman and injuring 3 others. The occupation warplanes targeted a house in the vicinity of the Darj clinic in the center of the Strip, killing 8 civilians and injuring others. 2 civilians were also killed and others were injured in the occupation shelling targeted a tent for displaced people in Qnews and south of the Strip. Clashes have broken out outside the Amsterdam Central Station, wounding 20 Israelis. Officers arrested 62 people in the Netherlands capital, and 5 people were taken to the hospital following the violence, as the 2 sides faced each other at the Ajax Stadium. The incident came after a Europe League soccer match between their team and the local Amsterdam team Ajax. However, there had also been clashes between Israeli fans and locals before the game. Israeli occupation forces have intensified their bombardment of Gaza, triggering mass evacuations and casualties. Airstrikes on refugee camps and civilian areas have led to mounting deaths and a deepening humanitarian crisis.
Israeli occupation forces have ramped up their bombardment of the Gaza Strip, ordering more evacuations and creating a new wave of displacement, particularly from northern Gaza. Palestinian health officials reported at least 10 deaths and several injuries following an Israeli airstrike on a school in the Shati refugee camp, which was housing displaced families.